So I'm back today with my girdle machine. My wife told me that I can no longer call this thing what I was calling it because it makes me look like not a Christian, which she's probably right. So it is now the Girdle the crap out of it 500. So I wanted to give you a more serious review of this machine that I got here. The head unit on this is called a debarker. Okay, there's 3 blades in it. They're kind of inside this wheel right here. They really don't stick out much past the smooth wheel. And they're replaceable 3 blades. It's got this little guard on the back of it that helps with throwing things back at your face, which I really like. I am wearing the chainsaw gloves just in case something happens and I get into it, right? It would be nice if I could have afforded a nicer steel saw that was one of the small saws. It would have been a lot lighter, but probably a lot more dangerous because it's a lot easier for the lighter one to fling around on you. Now, you can see the strap I rigged up for it. It works really well because it holds the weight of that saw. I don't have to carry it from tree to tree as I'm going, right? Some people say it's too heavy. When you do it this way, it's not. Anytime you have a chainsaw and you're trying to hold that thing up sideways all day long to do 2 girdle cuts on a tree, because one will heel over, it's not big enough, you're going to get a lot of exhaustion real quick. The battery saws aren't as bad because they're so light, but the batteries on my saw and my electric DeWalt saw, they last like an hour, and I'm out here for like 6 or 7 running this machine. So this was my solution. I like a gas chainsaw. They're more reliable, they're more powerful. I can just get it done. What I really like though with this machine and the way I can use it with this harness is I don't have to hold the thing sideways, but I can put the weight on this and keep this back handle locked in on my thigh right here. My other hand's going to be on top of this, and I can simply just walk around the tree with it and girdle one line. You don't have to do this motion like this that I did in the last video. You can see I've girdled this tree behind me. That's about a 3-inch gap right there. I'm going to girdle that tree again just to kind of show you that it can be a lot simpler and a lot faster. It can also girdle these smaller trees. You just walk right around them real quick. It happens real fast and the gap's wide enough to where it won't grow over. The other thing is when you've got a bunch of small maples and stuff, teeny stuff, you don't necessarily have to girdle those. You can actually use what they call the hinge cut. You can just cut halfway through that thing really quick and just push it over. It's not going to kill the tree, but it will when I run fire through here this spring. It'll nuke all those small ones, especially the ones that I've hinge cut and laid over on the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this thing up and show you. I do want to note that it's getting warm out here. When you're in all these duff leaves, it's good to have these snake chaps on, especially in northwest Georgia. We got a lot of rattlesnakes. I was wearing face and eye protection, but this thing really is not throwing anything at my face. And the way it's strapped on here, it's really important when you're going in between trees. It's simple, just get in the habit up front. You're running it, just push it with your knuckles. If you shut that thing down when you're going through the woods, if you fall in a hole or something, it is not going to hurt you. It's shut down, but if you have that thing open and you fall in a hole, it could fling around and get you. It's important when you're using it to have 2 hands on it. You can't throw it away either if you get out of control while you're running it. So it's really important to get used to locking that. Now the good news though is it is a belt drive. So it's not like you have a chain swinging in your face like you do when you've got a chainsaw level girdling out a tree. It's a belt drive, so you're not going to get hurt too badly from this belt section, but this head could hurt you, but you'd really have to get wrapped up in it, especially with this chainsaw glove, because the blade doesn't push out very far. So I'm going to show you this one tree, and that'll be the end of this video.